Graph y over 2 equals negative the square root of the quantity 1 minus x squared over 9. In order to graph, we'll first rewrite this equation in an equivalent form. We'll start by squaring both sides. When we do that, we get y squared over 4 is equal to 1 minus x squared over 9. We then add x squared over 9 to both sides of the equation to get x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 is equal to 1. This is the equation of an ellipse. A squared is 9, so a is equal to 3, which tells us that the x-intercepts are negative 3, 0, and 3, 0. B squared is equal to 4, and so b is equal to 2, which tells us that the y-intercepts of this ellipse are at 0, negative 2, and 0, 2. However, we need to look at the original equation that we were given, which is y over 2 is equal to the negative of a square root. Since square roots, our principal square roots, are always positive, the negative of that square root will always be negative. And therefore, in this equation, y cannot be positive. So we only have one y-intercept, and that is at 0, negative 2. So the original equation is the lower half of the ellipse. To graph, we'll first label our coordinate grid, letting each dotted line represent one unit. So the minimum on each axis is negative 6, and the maximum is 6. We plot our intercepts. So our x-intercepts are negative 3, 0, and 3, 0. So we find negative 3 and 3 on the x-axis. And then we have our one y-intercept at 0, negative 2. So we move down 2 units from the origin. Remember that we're drawing the lower half of this ellipse, and we connect our intercepts with a smooth curve to draw that half of the ellipse.